Penguin paints Paris. In a snowy land far from the hustle of cities, where icebergs sparkled like diamonds and the air smelled of frost, lived a penguin named Pippa. Pippa wasn't like other penguins. Her black and white feathers were tipped with bright blue, and her flippers loved to dance with a paintbrush. The icy home was full of waddling friends, chattering seals, and waves that crashed like music, but Pippa dreamed of something more. She'd heard tales of Paris, a magical city with tall towers, colorful lights, and paintings everywhere. "I want to paint Paris," she chirped, flapping her flippers. Her best friends, a seal named Splash and a puffin named Pippin, giggled. "Paris is far, Pippa," Splash barked, spinning on his belly. "You'd melt in the sun." Pippin nodded, his orange beak twitching. "And how will you get there?" Pippa puffed her chest. "I'll find a way. I'll paint the Eiffel Tower and make Paris beautiful." Splash and Pippin exchanged glances but couldn't say no to Pippa's big heart. "We're coming, too," they said. One starry night, Pippa packed her paintbrushes, a tiny easel, and a sled. The trio slid down an icy slope, riding waves to a ship that carried them across the ocean. The journey was bumpy, with splashing waves and salty air, but Pippa's excitement kept them going. "Paris is waiting," she chirped. After days at sea, they arrived in Paris, a city of golden lights and grand buildings. The Eiffel Tower loomed tall, its iron frame gleaming under the sun. Pippa waddled onto the cobblestone streets, her flippers clutching her paints. "It's more beautiful than I imagined," she gasped. Splash flopped beside her, and Pippin fluttered overhead, amazed. But trouble brewed. A grumpy artist named Monsieur Claude, with a paint-stained apron, scowled at Pippa. "A penguin painting? Ridiculous. Only humans can create art here." He snatched Pippa's brush, splattering paint on her feathers. Pippa's heart sank, but Splash barked, "That's not fair. Pippa's an artist, too." Pippin landed, puffing his chest. "Let her show you." Pippa took a deep breath. "I'll prove it, monsieur. Give me a chance." Claude crossed his arms but nodded. "One painting. If it's bad, you leave." Pippa set up her easel by the Seine River, its water shimmering like glass. She dipped her brush in blue, then yellow, painting the Eiffel Tower with swirling strokes. Splash splashed water to mix colors, and Pippin dropped feathers for texture. The crowd gathered, whispering as Pippa worked, her flippers flying. The painting glowed with icy blues, warm golds, and the magic of her penguin heart. When she finished, the crowd gasped. The painting captured the tower's elegance, the river's sparkle, and even a hint of her icy home. "Magnifique," someone shouted. Claude's frown softened. This is art," he admitted, handing back her brush. "You belong here, little penguin." But the day wasn't over. A sudden rainstorm rolled in, soaking Pippa's painting. The colors ran, and the paper tore. "Oh no!" Pippa cried. Splash barked, "We need to save it." Pippin flew to a cafe, returning with an umbrella. They huddled under it, shielding the artwork. Claude joined, holding the edges. "Together, we can fix this," he said. They rushed to Claude's studio, drying the painting with gentle heat. Pippa added new strokes, turning the rain-smudged colors into a dreamy sky. The result was even more beautiful, a mix of Paris and her icy world. The next day, Claude hung it in a gallery, calling it Penguin's Paris Dream. People flocked to see it, clapping and cheering. That evening, Paris sparkled with lights, and the trio celebrated with croissants from a bakery. Splash munched happily, Pippin danced, and Pippa beamed. "I painted Paris," she chirped. Claude smiled. And you taught me art comes from the heart, not just the hands. A little girl approached, holding a crayon drawing. Can you help me paint, Penguin? She asked. Pippa waddled over. Of course. Let's make magic together. From then on, Pippa stayed in Paris, painting with new friends. She taught kids to use their imaginations, and her blue-tipped feathers became famous. Splash and Pippin visited often, bringing icy treats from home. The city buzzed with stories of the penguin artist, and every painting glowed with her spirit. One moonlit night, Pippa stood by the Eiffel Tower, her easel glowing. Paris is my canvas, she whispered. And I'm home. The end.